Thank you for watching the next video. We last finished with the completion of Merlin's Crystal and Knighthood. We also obtained 25 construction passively from Mahogany Homes and are going to start the Tourist Trap. For the Tourist Trap, you're going to need an alt or a friend. When dealing with the Mercenary Captain, we want to use chat manipulation. So we'll go all the way into the conversation in which the crowd of other guards will gather around you and the Mercenary Captain, and you shouldn't have to do any damage whatsoever. The alt or your friend will come and start attacking the Mercenary Captain, and on the final hit you will want to click here to continue or press the spacebar exactly when the hit is done to obtain the silver key. Make sure you also have all of your weapons in your inventory when you go through the gate, or else you will have to obtain this key again and do this fight again, which is annoying because it has to be perfectly timed. There's a metal key and we're ready to go for the next part of the quest. We can also trap Rowdy Slave here, and we're going to head in to obtain Anna. Make sure you just use the barrel on Anna so that she goes right in, saving some time. Also be patient with this quest because run energy sucks. Such a nice guy. She doesn't realize it, but I'm here to save her. Get me out of here. Alright, we're going to talk to Irina and give her Anna in a barrel. I'm also going to use the XP reward on smithing because 29 to 34/35 smithing is annoying, and without having to do much other than quest, I can go from 29 to 34 unlocking steel dart tips, which is a good smithing method, as well as being one level away from cannonballs, which we'll need later for other combat. And there is the completion of the Tourist Trap and 50 total quest points on the account. Glad to have that one done, honestly. We're going to head to Kromja and we're going to start the Jungle Potion. This quest should be pretty easy. Just make sure you stick around after completion of the Jungle Potion and buy some anti-poisons. Use them on some Brood victims. You might have to hop worlds. Be careful they hit 6 so that we can get 10 herb lore, which is the level required for some of the lamps, as well as cleaning find antique lamps. We're also going to gather some items because we are going to start the Digsite quest. Here we are during the Digsite quest, blowing some skeletons up. There is the completion of the Digsite. You don't really get that great of rewards, but this will set us up for completing the Kudos we need to obtain access to the Voyage quest. So once you have everything done, all up to this point, we have everything we need to get 103 Kudos. And we also now have over 8 lamps. Going to buy some items here for some different quests. I'm just doing some diary stuff while completing the Voyage quest that I've started. On the way back, I got 38 thieving to unlock Master Farmers, which is good. And here we are in the Voyage quest, doing the work of the navigators that have fallen asleep, except for the junior navigator who's barking orders at me. And there is Voyage giving us access to Fossil Island. Now the benefit of Fossil Island for Ultimate Iron Man level 3 skillers is one that will have birdhouses for different items, seeds, as well as access to mined volcanic ash, which we can make ultra compost with on the bin, access to herbivore for hunter and herb lore, and access to giant seaweed. And there is 25 herb lore unlocking Raynar weed. And we haven't even trained herb lore yet. We're going to buy a rotten tomato, an Eye of Newt, head up and unlock the Barbarian Assault minigame, head to Rosallo south of that and buy Agreement's Ale, Home Telly, and we're going to complete the next quest from the Cook in Lumbridge, and that will initiate the iconic cutscene of Recipe for Disaster. Alright, we're going to buy some items from Lumbridge General Store, use the canoe, Grab some bones. Paddle in the canoe back. Grab a bronze bar and rope. While you're there, I obtained 30 agility so that we can unlock agility pyramid, which is going to be a good money maker later. Here we are using the bronze bar, making the item for the quest. And we're also unlocking the requirements for Shilo Village at this point. That's also going to give us some marks of grace, and we're able to buy our first graceful piece, the boots, for 40 mogs. We'll start the Shilo Village quest, completing a Karamja Easy Diary on the way. You want to use a weapon in this case that gives you negative 100 attack bonus, so that way you can avoid hitting it. You can also steal a bottle of wine, which should put your attack to 0 out of 1. If you need the items from your alt, talk to Yenny in Shilo Village. At this point in the quest, I wanted to show you something that's a little bit more reality, and that's what this series is for. These skeletons can hit 7, and it's really difficult to put all 3 bones on the door. And so you can see right here, I barely misclick, don't eat fast enough, and I get KO'd. Definitely not desirable, can be pretty frustrating to play this build. Just be patient, do whatever you can to get back. I was able to get all my items back within the hour, and here we are back inside. Search the dolmen, spawn the enemy. There's 3 forms. I wanted to prove that you can no longer just simply kill the first 2 forms and it work with the Ultimate Iron Man mode. That is a change that was made. So you will have to actually attack it or get it to aggro to you and off of the alt. So the alt should be wearing Serp Helm, maybe lower combat, but I think that they should get enough hits in. They can do damage, so you want them to do the damage anyways to get the venom to actually tick. And you're going to do this with all 3 forms of this boss. Also, I have my hand fan ready so that I can attack it. You don't have to do that. You could just run over, but I don't want to risk dying again. The venom is now ticked. I've got my hand fan on. Also, just to show you real quickly, the armor that you're wearing doesn't make all the difference when it comes to the attack bonus, really. So as long as you have the wine and a fun weapon, you should be good to pull the aggro. You obviously could just run over there and wait till it spawns on you, but I didn't really care too much about the XP because of how little XP I've gotten thus far. And there I attack it, pull aggro, run back safely. But it can hit 7, so there is the first form completed. The next one will spawn, so actually I take that back. Apparently it can hit 8s. I didn't realize that until now. That's pretty high, so cakes might not be the best solution for this, but we managed to pull it off nonetheless, with a death outside as well. The venom is ticked on NASA Strasturlstra. I mean, what a name. I don't know how to say it. NASA Star Rule? I don't know. Anyways, I know this is some long footage, but I am showing you guys the entirety of the fight because I found that in other videos they didn't do this, and I thought hopefully it would be helpful for you to kind of know what you're getting into when completing Shilo Village. Now, the reason we actually want Shilo Village completed is so that we can have access to Shilo Village from the Brimhaven charter ship, and that's going to be our fastest method for making glass outside of noted giant seaweed passively. And I did speak to Rezes, who maxed as a level 3 ultimate with 2 strength, but level 3 nonetheless, and it was faster for him to do that method to 99 crafting than it was to do and stack up giant seaweed. I will probably take the route of giant seaweed for most of crafting, to be honest, simply because of the fact that you still want to be doing something that will give you farming XP and the best chance at the pet. So I might as well do that, especially during Herbivore, just slowly gathering up noted giant seaweed. You'll also get about 70 plus crafting. I can't remember exactly what the level is, but you'll get a decent amount of crafting levels and XP from doing 99 rune crafting at Saya via blood, so you can save all your giant seaweed until after then, because the giant seaweed does have a chance of not actually working and giving you all of the items you'd think it would. And there is the completion, and the corpse is on the dolmen, and we've done the combat piece for Shilo Village. So we'll use the corpse on the tomb dolmen and complete our quest. And there is the completion of Shilo Village, giving us some crafting levels, 57 total quest points, and now we have the best in slot neck, the beads of the dead. Really, you can drop it if you want, but I think they look great. And that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.